My name is Kate Stanforth. I'm 28 years old and I'm from Northumberland. I am a dancer, a model and a disabled activist, and I run my own dance school called Kate Stanforth Academy of Dance. I started my own dance school officially about 2 years ago. It is honestly one of the most beautiful things. I absolutely love dancing. I love teaching. When I had been using my wheelchair for a number of years, I found that having to fold my wheelchair up and get somebody to lift it in the car every day was just so difficult for them, but also time consuming, and it just didn't give me my independence. So I finally said to my family, I was like, I think it's time to get the Beast, which is my wheelchair accessible vehicle. I haven't looked back since. It's been so incredible, and to be able to literally wheel my chair in and not worry about having to lift it, and to be able to just have that independence to know that I can do that as well. I went to test a number of wheelchair accessible vehicles, and then I was recommended Allied Mobility. So I'd contacted them and had a really good response, which is always great, because I think you forget that sometimes it's quite a scary thing making a change. I also didn't know that Allied Mobility did free home demonstrations. They can come out to you and they can look at what vehicles would be good for you, so I definitely would recommend that. The good thing is as well, they keep in touch afterward, which I really, really like. You've got like an ongoing relationship with them, and I enjoy that. My wheelchair accessible vehicle that I've got at the moment, I have a ramp down and I've got my wheelchair which I take in. That's been amazing. I've had that for 5 years. Having a wheelchair accessible vehicle has changed my life completely. A lot of my work is travelling. I think a lot of people will understand that you can't rely on public transport a lot of the time as a wheelchair user. So having the independence to be able to travel is certainly something that I have loved. Knowing that I can do what I want when I want. If I need to be on set for a certain time, I know that I can be there, whereas when I didn't have a vehicle, I couldn't be there. I couldn't tell people, right, I'm going to be there at this time, because I couldn't rely on public transport as a disabled person. It has given me freedom and honestly the ability to work. I started blogging for Allied Mobility, and I think our relationship grew from then. I know that they support a number of brilliant causes, and I think I just slid in there and hoped that they would help with my dance school, which they were so amazing, and decided that they would help sponsor my dance school. And they've helped in so many ways. I can't even tell you how brilliant they've been, and given my dancers all across the world so many opportunities. Some of the ways that they've helped is they've kept our dance costs low, so when people sign up for the classes, they're less than half the price of normal dance classes, so people are paying about £3.50 for a class at the moment. They've sponsored uniform, so when we've done shows, people haven't had to pay for dance shoes and dance outfits, which is absolutely fantastic. And even things that people are finding difficult, like being able to sign forms, we've got some software and training for my dance teachers. We've invested in the school to make it more accessible, and without Allied we couldn't have done that. A few tips for people who are considering a wheelchair accessible vehicle. One of them would be not to be scared of it. I think I was terrified at first, and it has opened so many doors for me. So just do what is good for you right now and go for it. And the second one would be get Allied to come to you and to talk you through the vehicles, to show you through the vehicles, because that is what you need, and it's going to save you so much energy, and you're going to be surprised at what is on offer. I think people should choose Allied Mobility when they're getting a wheelchair accessible vehicle because it feels like a little family-friendly company. They are absolutely amazing and I've honestly had such a brilliant experience with them. Not just the fact that they support good causes, but the fact that they always check up on you. They make sure that you're having a good experience with your vehicle, and they're just generally lush people.